Hi everyone. This afternoon I would like to respond to the request for a video with a little bit of information about the portfolio requirement for the master's students in ISLT. I basically have 5 pieces of advice that I'm going to give to all of you. These do not really duplicate the advice that you will get officially about doing the portfolio, but it gives you a way of thinking about or framing this portfolio process. Really, no matter where you are in the ISLT program, it's not too early to start thinking about it. So, my first point would be that you should save all of the artifacts from your coursework. Some of you are probably very organized people and are doing this already, but those of you who are not, sometimes with group projects, it's easy to let things go, not keep a copy yourself. Make sure that you actually keep a copy of everything. You might even want to keep a copy of the course syllabus and the directions for an assignment, because you might want to be able to articulate what prompt you were responding to or what learning objectives you were meeting. Since the campus is going to be converting from Blackboard to Canvas, you're not going to have access to those old Blackboard sites soon, so go get anything that you want out of a Blackboard site now. And save both process and product artifacts, because you might in a portfolio want to be able to show not just what you ended up with in the end, but how you got there. My second point would be that you should take a look at the ISLT competencies. The portfolio is an assessment. There's a self-assessment portion of it, and then you get a faculty assessment on top of it, in which you speak to how you have met the ISLT competencies, what you have learned through your coursework, and how you can now demonstrate that through the artifacts that you include in your portfolio. So go ahead and take a look at the competency list now. You can access it right now in the ISLT online community in Blackboard. You should all be a member of that community if you are enrolled as an ISLT student. If you cannot access it, then you should let me know, and I'm one of the people who can put you into that space. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen to that as we convert to Canvas, but right now that's where that happens to be. And the full directions for portfolio are in there as well, and there are some samples that you can follow as well. Okay, the third piece of advice that I will give you is that after you've taken a look at the competency list, think about where you're at in terms of meeting those competencies so far. And don't just think about this in terms of satisfying the requirements for ISLT, but also think about it in terms of where you want to be career-wise, what you want to be able to do on the job. Which of these areas are the ones in which you really want to shine? And then go seek opportunities to further build out your skill set. Whoa. Okay, not a good idea to record a video with an insane dog at home who likes to bark at everything that passes down the street. All right. But seek those opportunities, and you might do some volunteer work. You might be able to do it at FSU. You might be able to do it at a community organization. Any of those would be types of places where you can easily walk in the door, see an opportunity, say, hey, I'd like to do this for you, and then you'd be able to build something and have that artifact to include in your portfolio. You'll probably also end up with somebody who can give you a pretty nice reference, so that's a good thing too. The fourth thing that you might think about is developing your technology skills. Having strong technology skills makes it really easy for you to build your portfolio as a website, to swap in and out different artifacts, to be adept at linking in different types of artifacts, getting things embedded into your website or whatever platform that it is that you're using, to be able to perhaps extract. Let's say you created a longer video and you want to be able to extract a portion of that video because you recognize that people looking at your portfolio are not going to watch 5 whole minutes. So you want to show them the best 20 seconds of it. Having the technology skills in order to control and do that is a great thing. And then the final piece of advice that I would give you, the fifth piece, is to think about the portfolio with a dual purpose. Don't just focus on it narrowly as the assessment that you need in order to get out of the ISLT program. I'm confident that you're all going to be able to clear that hoop. But think about the job that you're going to apply for upon completion of the program. Or if you're already in a job that you like or at an employer that you like but you want to move further on up, think about what you need to demonstrate to your employer in order to be promoted into a new position. So if you create your portfolio with that dual purpose in mind, you're not just going to successfully graduate from the program, but you're going to be ready to impress your future employers. That's all I've got. Sorry about the interruption of the dog, and I hope this is helpful to you as you're thinking about portfolio. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have in the comments.